The evildoers responsible for my husband's assassination have no idea what they have done. They killed Charlie because he preached a message of patriotism, faith, and of God's merciful love. But they should all know this. If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country.
What is a woman?
That's a stupid question, dude. That's a dumb question.
What is a woman? It's not a trick question. What is a woman?
Someone who identifies as a woman.
You can't answer the question with the question.
Identifies as a woman.
Yeah, define the woman without saying woman.
It's a social role.
You're in college, paying for an education. What is a woman?
How about you talk to someone with media training? How about you talk to someone
You don't need media training. It's not a trick.
yeah,
What
media
is a
training.
woman?
Someone who identifies as a woman.
You can't answer the question with the...
What are you talking about?
It's the college kids of America going hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt who think it's a trick question when you ask them what a woman is.
Is diversity a strength or a weakness in your point of view?
Weakness.
And could you explain why that is?
Well, yeah, think about it. If you're trying to run a sports team
Yeah.
and everyone has a different play
What
that
about
they're
a
running.
country?
Well, it depends. Do you mean intellectual diversity, racial diversity, philosophical diversity, or cultural
All
diversity?
the above.
I think racial diversity is irrelevant. I think
Okay.
that intellectual diversity is interesting and keeps a society vibrant and keeps it on edge. I think cultural diversity can be interesting, but can be a big, big problem. For
Yeah.
example, if you import a bunch of people that don't believe in free speech, that's incompatible with the values of the West.
Yeah.
And so I think unity is our strength, not difference as being our strength. If I went to Mexico without being invited or allowed, and I took a job, and the Mexican government found out, what would the Mexican government do to me?
I'm not sure.
They would send me back to America.
And why was the reason you left the U.S. first?
So reason, that's an interesting thing. Is there ever a legitimate reason, in your opinion, to commit a crime?
No.
Well, then the reason doesn't matter. Can you rob a bank because you wish you had more money?
No. You work harder.
Then why doesn't that moral standard apply to immigration?
Because the system isn't doing its job. That's why I think we should implement more money. Because there is some people, like I do get it. You know, some people come here and then I do admit some of them commit crime, but not all of them.
No, but they're all criminals if they came illegally. That's the distinction. By definition, they're breaking federal law 8 U.S.C. 1312. Just their presence here is against the law.
Why don't you believe that white privilege exists? I just want to get your understanding first, and then we could go from there.
Well, let's just, is there anything that you can't do that I can do?
No, we could do the same things if we put our minds to it.
Good. Then there's no white privilege.
For over 10 plus years, I identified as a gay man, and then I gave my life to Jesus and left the LGBTQ plus community. And my question to you is, what is your response to those who say that conservatives and God hates everyone in the LGBTQ plus community?
To answer your question, there is not hatred. There is still what we have as conservatives and Christians is a simple understanding that God has a certain sexual ethic that we should try to abide by. Everybody has temptations that you have. They have proclivities that you have. Some people are more likely to gamble. Some people are more likely to be compulsive liars. You don't have to act on those temptations.
Hello, Charlie. So
What's your name?
none of your business, unfortunately.
Nice to meet you. None of your business.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So, do you love America?
Yes, I do.
I hate America. Every state in the USA should be an independent country. What do you think of this?
Well, I just first have to ask, since you hate the country, do you plan to leave?
What do you mean by that?
Do you plan to go live in another country?
No, I do not.
Let me tell you something.
Your face is an idiot.
America is the only country where even those who hate it refuse to leave. That's how you know you live in a great country.
You create a company that's like close to being a fascist, and then
Okay. How am I?
Sorry.
Let's go through this. How am I a fascist?
dude, like you.
Can you name one thing I believe that's fascist?
You believe that you on? Oh, shit.
Don't boo him. Let him
But I
I'm
just
such a
okay.
bad fascist. I let the people who disagree
Just-
in open mic to talk to me for 2 hours uninterrupted.
Okay,
I'm an awful fascist. I'm more like a free speech liberal of the 1970s, not a fascist.
But I just want to say Turning Point USA is a evil company that was funded by thousands of fracking companies, and that
well,
just
no, it's not thousands, but we do have some frackers that give us money. But we
yeah,
have-
and then
we
all it is
but I don't know
making
how
the
we went
rich
from
more
rich. Fascism to fracking.
That's
But-
all it is. That's all it is.
Okay, again, I'm happy to have a debate. I can see you're getting kind of fired up.
I'm sorry.
So, but why are we evil? Like we're having a nice discussion.
Because
all of a sudden
you want,
you're calling me like
because
a
it
fascist.
seems like you just want the rich get even more rich. Like
we haven't talked about the rich at all.
So, what is a woman?
Dude, I don't know. That one's hard. I know that's your line, and I think that's hard to say, man. I don't know.
But
What do you think is a woman?
Well, a woman is an adult female with XX chromosomes. It's not difficult, right?
I
It's always been that way.
disagree. I don't think so.
But if you disagree, why? But then, what is your alternative?
Oh, I don't know.
So you disagree with you disagree without an alternative?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, I think that's a fair thing to say.
But you disagree, but you must have some opinion. What is your opinion of what a woman is?
I really don't know. I think it's a gender. I think it's a gender more than a sex. I think sex is female, and then woman is like gender. Yeah. That's what I would say.
A civilization that can't define very basic biological terms and stay close to them is a civilization in moral chaos. Got your own camera guy.
I do. This is my friend Sam. You say college is a scam, so I drove 4 hours here just so I could debate you on this. I've been in school for 4 years, majoring in English, and my education means a lot to me. I've put in a lot of work to be here.
What school?
University of Utah.
Okay, cool.
And so I find it extremely disrespectful for you to say that college is a scam, not just to me, but everyone here that's also going to school.
What's your favorite Charles Dickens book?
That was like Push For, like I Come For, like that's like all around there.
No, tell me which one?
The sixth one.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Just like the one like with Bushmere.
I'm gonna give you another chance.
Okay.
What's your favorite Jane Austen novel?
Harry Potter.
Oh, it says Charlie is a Nazi. Wow.
So I know you're obviously very anti-trans.
No, I'm pro-reality.
Okay, if you were pro-reality, let me tell you a story that explains this sign a little bit.
Let me guess. All the Nazis were against trans people too, and therefore that makes me a Nazi.
Yeah, you mean the.
Wait, hold on.
You mean all of the Nazis that was the first book burning.
Wait, hold on.
The first people, just like Donald Trump, the first people that Nazis went after were trans people and immigrants, and you fail to see the parallels with that.
Do you have a dog?
I do have a dog.
So
His
did
name's
Hitler. Are you a
Houdini. I love
Nazi?
him.
Oh my goodness. You have a dog, and so did Hitler. I can't believe it. Hitler had a dog. You have a dog. You're a Nazi.
Oh my God! Do you have short hair and up teeth? You must be a Nazi,
Well,
motherfucker.
Let's elevate our discussion above personal insults. Let's try to. You see, the left can't debate, so they just call names. The left can't have a dialogue, so they just call names.